This machine, why does it seem so familiar? Whoa, look at that. Was it in my dream? Most likely. Can I cheese this guy? Sneaky attack. Where are you going? Oh. Ooh. Look at this guy. Ew. Ew. Give me my arrows back. Coast of the deer stalker. Any pumpkins? I still need pumpkins. Wild berries, delicious. Well, only if they're not poison. Hopefully they're not poison. That would be horrible. Not sure why I'm going over here. Just have an urge to do so. Back to the beautiful music. Corpse of a climber. What were you doing climbing all the way up here? It's just silly. Yeah. I should probably favorite ambrosia, health potions, mana potions. Old robe or old vagrant dress. Ooh, that looks cool. I'm gonna wear that. Hell yeah. Alright, down we go. Hard fights require tactic. Press M2 while blocking to execute a bashing attack. Alright. Excuse me, birds. I think we're coming upon a hard fight somewhere up here. Bunch of wolves. What should I put this on? I guess I'll just put that on 4. Maybe I should try and regenerate my health with food before I get into combat. Might be a good plan. What's the food thing? This? Eat that apple. Alright, so it looks like it's just gonna be a bunch of wolves. Right? Could sneak by. But I want to kill them for experience, though. Oh. Okay, okay. Get back! Get back! Oh! Crap. Health flux potion? Oh, that's bad. I think I'm stuck. Oh. I was. That's bad too. That's very bad. Oh, oh, wrong button. Oh, get it! Oh, oh, whoo, whoo. Oh, mama. All right. I didn't block effectively there, like the game told me to, but I was too busy running for my frickin' life. Let's eat a bread. I've used some of my mana. So can I tell what my ambrosia amount is? Arcane fever amount, 22. It's still 22. It must go away when you rest. Alright. Hello. So what were they guarding? Ooh. A hood. Dagger. Skeleton. Skeleton. There's a camp over there. Better save here. And what is this? Suspicious soil mound. I have a bad feeling about this. Very bad. Oh. Nice. Apprentice book of light magic. Bone meal, coins, health potion. Soul gem? Sweet! It's like a treasure chest. That's so cool. I really like that. So now I have a shovel so I can dig that stuff up. So let's go across to a resting place. Oh, so good. So well made. Okay. I got a cloak or a hood. Okay. Now I'm wearing shoes. Empty bottle. Ooh, chain boots. Saw. Can I start this fire? Well, there's no bed here. Oh. No, it's not a bed. Oh, hello. You might be food.
Yeah.
Ow. Die. Aw, you didn't have any food. It's okay, you had experience. It's more than I can ask. Ooh, mine iron ore. I'm in combat. I think that crab's girlfriend is after me. Can I only block when I have a shield, I'm guessing? Oops. It's probably just like original Skyrim. Alright, mining. There we go. Craft myself some awesome daggers later. Alright. Iron ore vein has been depleted. Well, it's definitely getting dark. So where does the game expect me to sleep? I don't feel right about this. Do I just sit? I rest in the chair? Take lantern. Need to search for a bed to rest. But there is no bed. I'm confused. Oh, didn't even see that. Heavy armor, chain boots. Yeah, I don't really know if I want to use heavy armor. Kind of defeat the purpose of my class choice, you know. Ow! You jike. You can't run away from me. I guess I'll just move onwards. There was something like that for mana. I'm missing things by not going over here. Although I guess this is just where I ran away from the wolves. Yeah. So really, I should be on this side. Little tiny pond. What's my objective right now? Find a way out of the ravine. I haven't seen any more pumpkins. I'm probably gonna fail at that. Hopefully that doesn't matter. That would be horrible if I couldn't progress because I didn't find the pumpkins. Hello? Oh, you look friendly, actually. What the hell is that? Ugh. Answers marked with blah carry the story forward, but there's a chance that some dialogue.
Now, would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains.
Hello.
What brings you here, my dame?
It's a long story. Where am I here, and who are you?
Who am I? Findelires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should. Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on her way. No reason to worry.
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn! How do you know that this girl isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with her as if we were in the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever.
What about my eyes?
There's something peculiar about you. I don't know how else to say it. I would examine you myself, but we don't have the right equipment with us. So if I were you, I'd ask a priest in Riverville to have a look at you. Who knows? Maybe you caught something in that temple.
Ooh, okay. Can I trade some goods with you? I've found some things in the ruins. Ooh, or knowledge. Can you tell me more about this region? First, let's trade.
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
I hope so. Buy or sell an item by selecting it and pressing E. Buying prices are higher than selling, though the name selection at the bottom. You can switch between your inventory and the merchants. The inventory of merchants gets refilled after a few days. Okay. Morning air. Oh, he doesn't want any of the actual stuff I wanted to sell him. Oh, that's what he has, actually. I could sell him stuff. Like this knife. And I think I'll keep that just in case. I don't need to chain stuff. Keep all that, though. Right, amethyst. I mean, I don't really know what I would want from you. Buy an ambrosia? Oh god. Yeah. Can you tell me more about this region?
Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area. Except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell.
Okay. Knowledge gathered. I see. And are these places that might be of interest to an adventurer?
To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it.
Ooh. Sounds good. You said you were apothecarius by my path. What do you mean, by my path?
Well, what can I tell?
Dang it.
And, well, that to an adventurer. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of... By the Black Guardian. You really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will.
Okay. That's cool that you get experience for talking to people. A role designated by Malthus? You mean the gods assign your profession to you?
Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied.
Ah.
I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
I guess so. But aren't you frustrated by being bound to the path? Don't you want to advance?
In the folly of my youth, I might have thought about it, yes. But then I realized that half of what goes wrong in this world has to do with the desire to advance. I am interested in living the righteous path and to contribute to the preservation of my people. That's enough for me, and only the faithful will be granted the eternal paths upon death.
Okay. And who are these pathless?
Men or women who have never received the path consecration, or those who have broken their path. Brigands, glimmer dust smugglers, murderers. Well, you know.
Glimmer dust, huh? In Narum, there's a rumor that the gods are dead.
And over here, there's a rumor that the Golden Queen has a weakness for men in gowns. Seriously, be careful with that kind of gossip. I know you don't mean any harm, but there are a few who might consider it heresy.
Okay. Good to know. Interesting thought.
Well, I didn't come up with it.
And what's your story? Why are you here?
Us? Oh, nothing spectacular, I'm afraid. We gather herbs, but tomorrow we're going back north, to League. You should stop by one day if you're in the area. Someone who scours Pyrian ruins and survives could surely be useful to the apothecary and help us find some things.
Okay. That's it for now. Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Places, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Oh! Ah! Sorry. Okay, I don't know. What was that? What was that, Finn?
By the righteous path? What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
I don't know. Yeah, suddenly I have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, There could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well, if the strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroots, gruntroots. Ah, here we go. So, let's see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn! The still!
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no!
What? What? They've hit me, Finn. What?
Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
What the hell happened?
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See? You already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Thanks, but what in blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality, and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalaris. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
What?
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh shit!
Oh, I knew that was
What
gonna
the-
happen.
Carbos!
Called it in my head.
They've hit me, Finn.
Get down,
Bastards.
Finn.
They've hit me.
Carbos!
Who is it?
Do something, damn it! Do...
What in the... Why did you just stand there like an idiot? Why? Why wouldn't you move? Run for cover.
Now would you look at that? Our mysterious survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into a thicket. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your fever, though, is an entirely different story.
How do you know all of this? Were you there when they attacked?
Suffice it to say, I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered like crazy, and two, I'm in a happy relationship with my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer for you, but I don't. Sorry.
Okay, I can respect that, I guess. Ow. My fever? What, do you know anything about it?
Yep, quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? And you're feeling unusually strong and dizzy at the same time? While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head?
It does, yes. Then this Arcanist fever is responsible for these things I can suddenly do? The magic?
Yep. Your magical talent has broken free inside you. I don't have any myself, but I've worked together with enough arcanists to know the signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic. This isn't much of a problem at first, but if you don't do anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the heartland naked, throwing fireballs at everything that moves.
Oh.
You'll lose your mind, to speak plain and all.
But the fever can be treated, right?
Yes, of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will always react differently to certain situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas.
So this fever gets worse whenever I, drink potions?
Among other things, yes. Just as being magically gifted can make a person powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to certain conditions. Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere. Plus, as you've already said yourself, don't overdo it with potions.
Okay. How do I treat it with this grunt root extract?
What? No. That won't help you in the long run. What you need is ambrosia, a special mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever without any side effects. Every good alchemist has that in stock, but it'll cost you.
And what about these visions?
Visions?
Well, that's what I call them. I have these kind of premonitions of things which are about to happen. Are they also a side effect of the fever?
Are you sure? The Enderalian spider plague's known to cause visions in the infected. And if that's what you got in that old temple, you should start digging your grave.
Uh-oh.
Because your body parts will start falling off in a few hours if you don't do something about it.
What? Where can I find a cure?
Nowhere. Because that plague doesn't exist.
Oh.
I have no idea what kind of visions you're talking about, since the only visions I know of are those that come along with a good pipe of peace weed. But your reaction shows that you were trying to keep something from me, and that's not a good idea if you want my help.
But I don't know you.
You know what? Someone has to take care of your fever. And as it happens, I know someone who could. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. How did you get here? What did you do in that temple? And what exactly did you see in those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you. And that makes me curious. So, healing for information. What do you say?
Healing for information. Agreed.
Then shoot. I'm eager to listen. I understand. My condolences for your loss. So that means you somehow survived this execution. And before you got washed ashore, you had this dream? In which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light.
Yes, but it wasn't just a dream, it was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was exactly the same as the one in the valley. Do you know what I mean?
I hope so. So your magical outburst didn't happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience. And with it came these visions.
Correct.
Interesting. I guess you know how absurd all this must sound, but somehow I believe you. Heck knows why, but I do. So, that means I'll introduce you to my employer. If anyone can help you, it's him. There is, however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
What exactly is Ark?
Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone, rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by the Lord, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. If you plan on staying in this land, sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes.
Yay, experience! Alright. Who is this employer of yours?
Well, aren't you curious? I like that. I work for the Holy Order.
Ah. The Holy Order? You mean the military unit of the gods?
Yes, but as you might know, this is the realm of Malphas, the guardian of the Lightborn. And here, the Order basically reigns for him. It's both the spiritual and judicial center of this country, so believe me, you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay. That sounds okay enough. Okay, then I'll help you. The faster I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. There are some things that need some explanation before we can get started, however. Where should I start? I take it you've noticed that in the past 2.5 years, this world has fallen into political chaos, right? Civil wars, usurpers everywhere, you name it. And even though Enderal isn't directly affected by these wars going on everywhere, there are strange things happening here too. Take the Witseers, for example. There have been an unusual number of reports of wanderers being attacked by them in the open, which has never happened before. And the same goes for the Lost Ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago, they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other corpse not properly cremated starts walking again as if it were the most natural thing to do. The strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness.
Do you think this chaos could be in any way related to the rumors about the Lightborn's deaths? Everyone in Nehrim talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true. And that there's a connection, yes.
Then you actually believe that someone did kill the Lightborn?
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than false gods anyway.
Aw. And here I thought the Enderalians were the most pious people in the civilized world.
Please, don't take me as an example. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And this whole false deity theory isn't that new, after all. And seriously, let's say the Lightborn really are as mighty and omnipresent as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to magically smite me here and now for my insolence? The Lightborn were just powerful kings. No more, no less. But that's just how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
No, no, no. Far from it, no sweat.
Splendid. You never know. But we're digressing.
Oh, he likes that. Do you get to make friends in this game? Wow. True, you mentioned something about a Red Madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds. Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young noblewoman who killed herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen of them. That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness. And just 3 days ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself.
Magister?
Right, you're not from here. A magister is a kind of sage from the Holy Order, who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name, a man who had more than 60 winners on his back.
And what did he do?
He killed 15 novices and himself.
Ooh.
According to the only eyewitness to survive, he entered the teaching room as usual to give a lecture on alchemy. But instead, he gave a strange speech in which he explained that humanity is corrupt, void, as he put it. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and, well, he tore himself apart with a magical explosion. You can imagine the kind of uproar that caused.
Wow. Blazes, that's horrible.
And unnecessary. Completely unnecessary.
So what's your role in all this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're no monk.
Well, I'm not exactly one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. I guess you could say my specialty is recovering things that have been lost. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do exactly that.
Sweet.
They want to know how a highly intelligent man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And also if there's a discernible pattern to how this malady, or whatever it is, chooses its victims.
In other words, you're searching for his motives. How could I help you with that? I don't know anything about this Yarrow.
True, but that's irrelevant. Yarrow grew up in a small village named Riverville, which isn't far from here. And according to some of the other wardens, he visited this area quite often after his partner's death. So it's quite possible we could find some clues around here. Shards of his past, if you like. I've already searched most of the area, but a second pair of eyes wouldn't hurt. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan. Where do I start?
Well, for starters, I need you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred. He was a childhood friend of Yarrow's, and he might be able to tell us something worthwhile. Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house. And at the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment. If there's nothing else, I'd say off we go. Let's shed some light on this Yarrow and his motivations. Meet me at his old house when you're ready. I'll be waiting there.
If a quest objective is marked by 1 or more stars, they indicate the difficulty of the quest, and at the same time, the level you should have for the quest. Okay. Wow, there is so much stuff in this game. Pumpkin plant. I'll take that. Dude. Dude, everyone I met so far is super nice. I'm really sad that Finn died, actually. That guy was like the sweetest old guy ever. Butcher of Ark, Volume 1, Follow the Fire. Whoa. That's long. We'll just take it. Okay, it was a quest. Should have read it. Read all the volumes. We will read that another time. I hear wolves. Apparently, in the world you can view the world from aerial perspective. You are just depicted as Arrow. Quest targets are also depicted as well in all locations you have discovered or heard about. Right, okay. So, oh my goodness, this is so awesome. I need to go back though, but that'll be next time. This last play session might be split into 2 videos because there was just so much stuff going on. I didn't feel like I could pause it.
Now a good pipe.
So, thank you everyone so much for joining me again for this lovely mod, Enderal. If you're interested in downloading it, I will definitely have a link to it in the description. And yeah, it's freaking awesome. So I cannot wait to continue playing. But for now, I'm going to go to bed. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Which I can dispel. What? That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I shouted the spellcasting trap. The soul gem blew off of the trap and hit the pressure plate, which then triggered the other trap, which smacked me in the face and killed me. I have no words. I have no word. Oh, hello. Anyway, I was saying I kind of miss my friends. I miss Rumarin and Autumnlaw. It'll be nice to go back and have them by my side again. Okay, I'm so sorry. Goat. I'm so sorry, Goat. No.
Yield or flee, your choice.
Well, he was trying to flee, Rumarin, but you shot him. Excuse me, sir. Would you please stop firing at us? You know, we've been friendly to the prisoners so far, but if you're gonna try and kill us, then, What? How dare you kill Rumarin, or injure him greatly? Who are you?
Don't leave me here.
I'm thinking we leave him here. What do you think, Rumarin? Either that, or we let him out and let Rumarin kick his ass. Rumarin really wants to kick his ass. Alright. The middle one?
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, bud. Nothing personal. Oh my god. Oh my god, Rumarin. Wow. Just wow. I guess if we're going back, we should make sure Rumarin is with us, huh? We shouldn't leave him here. That would just be rude. Okay. Hello, Rumarin. Welcome back. Rumarin, please stop being weird and follow me. Follow me.
I'm right behind you.
Romarin? Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Romarin, please don't leave. Oh boy. Romarin has reluctantly... He left our group, basically, and wandered back towards Nella's house. We left Solstheim to continue on our business because we don't have time to waste. If he wants to be, you know, a pouty pants, then that's fine. We'll just catch up with him later. In the meantime, Anamla and I will do some worthwhile adventuring and make some more money and become more powerful than we could ever imagine. Right, Anamla? Okay. Anyone feel like coming to life around here? Tolfdir, you might want to look at this. What in the world is this?
Well now, why is this buried so far within?
Please don't chase me back to town. I think they will frown upon that if I bring a dragon to Winterhold. I will not be very popular. I wouldn't go that way if I was you. What?
We're here to teach you a
What?
lesson.
What? What? Oh my god.